Hey, this is Beeflummy. So the other day I watched the video where Tim from Tabletop Terrors and Matt from A Fistful of Dice were talking about their new campaign setting Gloam. And I think there was a moment where Matt talked about sort of an image he had in his head for the setting. And it was pretty enough, and I could see it myself, so I decided to try to draw it. Guess we'll see how it turns out. So right now I was taking the various parts that I envisioned and just sketching it out, and then going back and refining the idea. You've got a sort of blimp here, and then I think the other three things is there's a mech of sorts, there's a man on one knee aiming a rifle, and there's another individual with an axe. But yeah, right now there's probably going to be a whole bunch of pauses. I sort of work in like quick bursts, and then I have to consult references and think and do all that stuff, and then go back and do another burst. I've noticed this, the more and more I've drawn, I like to take breaks in between how much I'm actually drawing and the other things that the thinking about, because half of the battle really, a lot of the time, is the thinking about what you're going to draw. And luckily for this video, a lot of that was already taken care of by that sort of vision. Anyway, so right now, I actually forgot the axe person, and I was going to do it now. I wanted him to look a little, I guess, stalwart, epic. Don't want to mess with that sort of realm. I don't know why there's a huge break here. But yeah, it's just trying to get the pose down. Always look up reference images, no matter how good you are. From what I've seen from a lot of artists, it's always, you can't always tell the images that they're finding because they don't show you, but a lot of the time they'll look up references of various natures. I was not very happy with the way this guy turned out, I'll be 100% honest in that regard. There was something about him that did not feel 100% proportional. He does get a little bit better than how he is right now, though. I really liked the mech that I got to do. That was a lot of fun. Here I'm just sort of finishing the concept for this guy, and then I duplicated actually what I was working on and remade it, because I was afraid of ruining what I had already. So here I'm sort of trying to piece everything together. And pretty soon I didn't feel like it was balanced, so I'm going to start flipping things around, and then it sort of felt like it was coming together. So I wanted this sort of low-rise sun, and make a very dark, grim sort of image. Gonna do the line art for the people. I think I might change the way I approach line art, because I find I always like my sort of my build up to the line art, but when I actually do the line art, my image feels lacking in many degrees. So I might try to change it a little bit, make it more of like a concept artist's rendering, where it's not a specific line art, but it's actually covers a few things than just the lines. Drawn out this guy's face here. I'm going to erase his mouth, I think, a few times. It is actually really hard to draw that sort of I am yelling, terrified face. Don't know why. Like, it's very easy to do a lot of things, but still it does not look right. But it's about as good as I could have gotten it, so I called it good there. Alright, flipping through layers, that's what I do. I made another layer so I could put this axe on top because I forgot about it. And then I'm going to go back and erase what I had done on the other person. I was getting the perspective right, so the axe felt right. Adding some little belt loops. This guy's belt. The rifle. The rifle was also hard because I wanted it to look like one of those old style rifles. It kept looking like a strange mechanized version. But I'm messing around with the blimp here. It's supposed to be in complete wreckage. And just drawing in all the various, the skeleton's been ripped open on this thing. I'm redrawing in the sun, and here is where I was trying to line everything up. So I'm going to go through and sort of flip through layers, collapse layers, move things around, and try to sort of set the final appearance for my drawing here. Those were little like guess marks, I guess is what you could call them. I'm making the outline for the drawing, repositioning my sun, editing how things are flowing. But the entire thing is supposed to look like a very dire situation, which I think I managed to bring that across ever so slightly. I'm adding in, I wanted this to be grayscale, not a lot of color, so I'm adding in I actually originally wanted it to be just straight up black and white, no depth of color, value, just black and white, but I ended up with grayscale because I don't know, it just didn't work. So here I'm playing around with some of this foreground here because I had a lot of space that was not being used. It was dead space. It felt like it needed something, so I'll be drawing in more stuff there. The shadow and the light, all very difficult for a lot of this. Just trying to conceptualize it. So here I am going through the foreground trying something else, and I wasn't happy with it. Alright, adding stuff. I decided to do an underlit. I really liked the effect. It definitely adds to the sort of doom and gloom of the entire image. Yeah, here I realized I didn't draw in the back of this person's arm, so I added the line art there for that. Just sketching out the people that I drew, and now I'm going to add some more foreground. I wanted this sort of like wreath of tentacles. and then there wasn't enough contrast around my characters, so I I added some more around them. I was trying to mess with some shadowing stuff. Didn't end well. Just playing around, trying to get the image right. I was adding some highlights there. I'll go back and actually erase a lot of what I did. I was thinking about maybe putting in the background tentacles, but like even further in the background, but I gave up on it. Cleaning up a lot of little things. It's always important to go back and do that. Something I forget to do, and sometimes little things like that can help your work. But hopefully you enjoyed watching. If there is something you'd like me to try to draw, maybe leave a comment and I'll try to get to it. Maybe it's always good to practice new things. But thanks for sticking around.